In fact, ISDN itself comes in a few flavors. One of the first flavors is what is known as BRI, that has two channels called the bearer channels. These two clean 64K channels are used for pure data transmission, each with its own dial number for the phone company, allowing you to bring one of them up, actually have connectivity to an ISDN phone if necessary. Once the call hangs up, I can actually choose to dial the second line, giving me 128K of raw data transmission. We also have a separate D channel that is used for offloading the signaling and framing overhead, which is normally inclusive of these two DSOs that are allocated for our ISDN connection. Well, I use only 16K of this for overhead, 8K apiece, and it allows me to have two clean 64K lines, giving me a pure 128K of data transmission speed and also allowing the integration of multiple services. One of the reasons why the Integrated Services Digital Network is called the Integrated Services Digital Network is because of the ability for this connection to be digital, end to end, and to provide a very quick call setup time because Layer 1 and Layer 2 are literally always connected. Therefore, connection time is very fast because it is digital end to end and signal conversion is not needed. I don't have to convert analog signals to digital and vice versa like a modem does. Therefore, it yields a much greater speed potential. There is another standard which is known as Primary Rate Interface, or PRI, and is another offshoot of ISDN. This is one of the many ways that we can implement a T1. Now this T1 is still 1.544 megabits per second and still includes 23 bearer channels, which are the same as those 23 DSOs plus an additional D channel, which makes up the 24th DSO. This D channel here uses 64K for signaling and framing, which actually offloads the first 23 bearer channels, yielding the 1.544 megabits that I would require for my T1. If I'm in Europe, I'll allocate 30 bearer channels with 2 D channels, giving me a yield of about 2 megabits per second. E1 is used almost exclusively within the European boundaries.